Hello friends and welcome to Saitama Stacker channel. My name is Dean. Hey, I'm talking a little bit quiet tonight because I am in a hotel room and I don't want to make the neighbors angry the first night that I'm here. Lots of big things going on, but before I get to them, let me just say, I only make these videos for entertainment and education and for community building around the Saitama token, so please do your own research before investing. So, two things that went down today, both, interesting. One, crazy, like way out of left field, hit me, completely took me by surprise. So we're going to get into those. Before we do, let's take a quick look at the fundamentals for Saitama. So a bit of an uptick in the total number of wallets, at least the increase in the number of wallets. We're sitting at 329,797. Tomorrow, definitely, we're breaking that 330,000 wallet barrier, which should be just a new milestone for Saitama, which is cool. So market cap is down. Saitama down currently about 11% in the last 24 hours. So market cap 1.176 billion. That reduces our ranking to 95th of all cryptocurrencies based on our market cap and CoinGecko's ranking system. Our price is currently sitting at 7026. Volume in the last 24 hours, 23,679,000. The burn sitting at 56.28. Total tokens burned in the last 24 hours, 5,300 billion. Correct? Yep, 5,300 billion. Big number. The burn speedometer would suggest it would take 189 days to burn 1% of the total supply. That would be an annualized rate of about 1.93% per year. And if we take a 10-day average of the annualized rate, we'd be sitting at 1.73% per year. All right, let's jump in and look at these tweets. So we'll start with the chart and just show you that today, similar to yesterday, there was a sharp decline all of the sudden and out of the blue. If we move to the 7-day, we're going to see the opposite yesterday, a big uptick and a big dip down. Okay, they're both based on the same information, just in opposition of each other. So today on the Binance Live platform, Russell was supposed to have an AMA with an influencer, and they were asked to reschedule that. So Russell tweeted out, "Hey fam, we are being asked to reschedule the live stream for a later time. We'll keep y'all posted on a day and time. Also, we are currently working on a community announcement that will be released this evening." And indeed, it has been released just recently here. Keep an eye out on our main channels for an official press release. Then he comes back and says, "Please understand, this is not our platform, not our call to reschedule. We can only relay the information as we receive it." It's just Murphy's Law. The development team can't seem to catch a break. Some of the roadblocks that they've dealt with here recently seem to be somewhat self-inflicted. I don't think within their power, but generally speaking, an expectation that they set that they weren't able to meet. In this case, this was just an AMA that they were going to have because it's on the Binance Live platform. A lot of people made some assumptions that it might be a listing of Saitama on Binance, and I had actually rebutted that yesterday in my video, saying that no, this is more of a platform for live streams and that it looked like an interview. What the interview was going to entail fully, we're not 100% sure, though the title of it was like how Saitama went from a meme coin to basically like a crypto platform. So Interesting stuff. Okay, not as interesting as this though. So here's the official press release. When we pop this open, I'm not going to read it verbatim, but essentially what it says is that there is a new token coming to the Saitamask platform. It's developed by the Saitama development team, and it's called Saita Realty. This token will work completely geared towards real estate, actual real property, not metaverse property, not virtual properties. We're talking about brick and mortar, actual physical developments. And so they do say that there is a white paper that one can find by going to the new Twitter feed for Saita Realty. So I went ahead and did that. And let's take a quick peek at what that says. So the white paper starts off by saying, building a better future. Welcome to Saita Realty, where real estate meets crypto to build a better future. As you get into this, they talk about the fact that Saita Realty will be a real estate ecosystem powered by the community, and that it'll provide for a range of opportunities from zero-emission homes to multifamily dwellings, condos, affordable housings with a typo there, gents, business complexes, and commercial land development. So very interesting. I'm not going to read this verbatim. I would suggest you go in and take a look at it. But when you get into the tokens, it looks like there'll be 120 quadrillion minted, 40% burned initially, 45% into liquidity, 10% reserve, and then some development tokens, 5% held for development. In the tokenomics, you can see there's a burn, there's a redistribution, there's a marketing wallet, and 5% capital for running the company. That would be a total of 9% of every buy and sell as a tax. So this 9% number, I'm starting to see that looks like the new norm. When Saitama was launched, these changes in tokenomics, these reflections and burns, those were relatively new. That was pretty revolutionary a year ago when Saitama came out. And one thing that wasn't there was any kind of a marketing or developer wallet, which has made it so that the Saitama development team has had to spend their own funds to be able to market things. It's been guerrilla marketing, people like myself and other content creators just creating content because we believe in the project and we want to help the community and ourselves, quite frankly, with a successful project. But now most projects are putting in some type of a development wallet. So it doesn't look completely out of the range of normal. Now, one thing I did notice is this token is going to have passive income, which is that 1% redistribution, but also quarterly revenues. So it looks like they're going to be redistributing the gains or the earnings from the property. So if they're leasing out a property, those profits would get funneled back towards the token holders who would essentially have a share in the real estate development projects. Also some charity in there, which we like to see, and then reserves for centralized exchange liquidity pools. So the plan is to list this thing beyond just Saitamask in the future, because the CEX, that's a centralized exchange, and they require that we give liquidity when we are listing. So very interesting. This, again, just totally took me by surprise. It was completely out of left field for me, and it's exciting, but it's really, really new. Now, there is a roadmap, and so kind of some interesting things. There's not a mention of exactly when this would launch, but it will launch as a fair launch on Saitamask. Fair launch meaning everybody will have access to it at the same time. There won't be a pre-sale. So very interesting. All right, I'm going to close this out with my reflections and then call it a night. In the last 24 hours, I've received 52,928,000 free Saitama tokens as part of the Reflections program. That brings my total since November 21st to 4,244,000,000 tokens, current prices valued at $111 US. If you want to learn more about the Reflections program, all you have to do is go to the official SaitamaToken.com website. Under the Ecosystem tab, you'll see a description of the passive income and the deflationary or the burn. So this is the reflection, this is the burn. All right, friends, I hope you're having a great night. I'm looking forward to discussing more with you in the future as we learn more. What exactly is this Saita Realty project? How's it going to work? How are they going to decide where they're going to do their developments? And it should be fascinating. Honestly, it's, again, revolutionary in the crypto world. So check back with me soon, friends. We'll watch our Saitama stacks grow together.